With the second game coming out in about a few days, a couple of days, I want to fizzle a philosophical reasoning behind Little Nightmares and its meaning. So I want to go into my own version of it. I don't take inspiration from any other. Because people always think that's what happened. Now the climax of the last one, which was in the first one, spoiler warning by the way, is going to be that whenever Six gets hungry, you see how Six turns. You see the world around them goes around her or him, whatever. And like when it goes to number 3, which is the last one, when he eats or her eats the person who is the person who owns the milk. Now, I want to say one thing. Six is the monster. We all know it's Six that is the true monster. Little Nightmares is a game that has so much meaning behind it. No one can answer, no one can explain what happened until I will tell you how and why is Six the true monster behind Little Nightmares. So you all know that the janitor is a nice guy. He doesn't kill. He basically protects those children and basically doesn't kill them. When you go into that place where he's hanging those bodies of children, it's not really dead bodies of children. It's the children who try to escape from them all and got caught by the eye. Yes, the eye that was doing the statue, which is like, freezes you in place. That's what happened. And therefore, the janitor is innocent. But that's not it. The chef is also innocent. Yes, the chef is also innocent. You wanna know how? You see, I want to corroborate every single thing. This is the ultimate Little Nightmares theory. So we all know the owner of the thing, she is ugly. And in the comics, they show that this mirror will have ugliness because you're truly ugly or whatever. It's in the comics, and you'll see that she has been cursed. She has been cursed from being ugly, and so she puts on a mask. And every time a mirror comes up, it hurts her because she can't sympathize how her face looks like. And not just that, she made everyone wear a mask. You're wondering what are you talking about, Lefty? Are you crazy? No. In one of the animations of the chef is itching under their chin, but not just at their chin, but there's a mask under it. So they're going under the mask and scratching their chin. So that means they are having masks to look like they're ugly. That's one of the theories, that since she is ugly, she wants everyone else to be ugly, which is the thing. But Little Nightmares reminds me more about Spirit Away. You wondering why? A lot is just referencing a lot of dark anime, because I watched like Spirit Away and all that dark anime. It kind of reminds me of that, like all the dark atmosphere and the whole thing. And so it has a deeper meaning. Because in the psychology way, you see when Six eats the food, in the background you'll see Evil Six. That's because she's getting more powerful each time. The first time it's above her in the cage, and when she eats the meat, it's about Evil Six is above her. And also Evil Six was always there. In Little Nightmares 2, she was there. And she was the monster the whole time. Back to Little Nightmares 2. Now, Little Nightmares 2 has not come out yet, but Six betrayed a friend. Six betrayed him. Why? That's because the true monster isn't those people in the mall. It's Six. Six wanted us to win, and to think that we win in the end, but no, we didn't. We just fed our power. And that's the true reason of why Little Nightmares will be the game that Bandy, that no one can beat. It's an absolute masterpiece. It leaves you thinking, it leaves you hungry, it leaves you power. And the original title proves it. Hunger. The whole game is about hunger, power hungry, and gaining up the ranks. When you kill the janitor, you get to the chefs. When you kill the chefs, you get to the customers as a server. So like you basically like think of it as a job. You're gaining up the ranks. You're a janitor, you're a chef, then you're a server, or even both, a chef and a server, and then you meet the CEO and you become the manager yourself. But all this power makes you the evil one. You see, in video games and movies, superheroes are always seen as the good guys. But when they have too much power, their heads will start to turn and think, since I have so much power, no one can stop me. And then it clicks, snaps, spark. Just one thing, one mistake could make a villain from a superhero. And that's the true meaning of Little Nightmares. It wasn't about winning. It was just about power and hunger at the end of the story. Now let's talk about the little boy. Oh, the little boy. He was in Little Nightmares too. Yes, you're wondering, what? He was in Little Nightmares too? Who was he? I believe he was Mono, the guy in the paper bag, Six's friend, and Six betrayed him, the little boy, and then the little boy found a way back into the mall and went into the lower area, swept into it, and became the little boy, and became the gnome that Six ate. It's all making sense now. All these pieces come together. The monsters in this game are scary, yes, but they resemble more human than Six is. That's the true meaning. Everyone in this game is a representation of real life, where we see ourselves as hunger, power, trying to, gain up something, gain the ranks, gain power, and they resemble us. Everyone, the teacher, the doctor, even the man behind the TV, even the mannequins, even everyone. The monster is Six. It wasn't the janitor. It wasn't the chef. It wasn't anyone else. Six was the monster. You were the monster. You were the monster that fed Six power. That's the physiological. That's breaking the fourth wall. You were the monster all along. Six Little Nightmares is breaking the fourth wall. It shows you true thinking and means justifying and what's right and wrong. Was Six selfish? Or was Six just wanting power? Whatever. The duality called yin and yang. Her heart is darkness. Six's heart is darkness, while everyone else is light. And you'll see that in the end, you're the monster. I get it now. I get why this game is so popular. Because you are feeding the power. You were the villain. And this relates so much. Oh, so much. I love this game. And in a trailer, fear is something that keeps us going in life. Like in Scarecrow in Batman, he uses fear to his advantage. Little Nightmares has fear. But when you get to that end, you'll realize something. The lifeless villainy, the power, everything. Everything will make sense in your own way. It's kind of like The Shining. The Shining is never explained. Never explained why Jack got insane. Never explained everything. And that's okay. Life is unexplained. And Little Nightmares will be left unexplained. even though I explained some bits, it's not going to change anything. I'm just near the end of the maze and not complete. There's a missing piece in the jigsaw and you have to fill it. Not me. Oh, not me. Everyone has an idea. Everyone has a theory. And that's what theories are. They are physiological. They're psychological nerves that makes us think, was that real? Was that not? Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? You're caught in a landslide. No escape from reality. That's the power of fiction. It makes you think it's in real life. It makes you think that everything you see is real. And it's unexplained. Everything is unexplained. Sure, we wouldn't have fear. But the true meaning behind Little Nightmares isn't that 6 is a monster. It's just, you're the monster. You fed 6 power. And Matt Pat can't make a theory that would be as good as mine, because I know 6 is power hungry. Sure, the whole game is about hunger, about power, about ranks, about everything. Matt Pat forgot something in his vocabulary, is that 6 isn't a saint. She's more like the devil in disguise. And you played a villain this whole time. Don't you think that twist was good? It's good to play as the villain, isn't it? All the power. Sure, we're all villains. We're all relate to villains in some sort of way. Even though we like to be the heroes, we can't be the heroes. Yeah, you think, oh, saving the environment or curing a disease might be a hero. Yeah, you might be a hero, but the problem is, what happens when everyone is gone? Who will remember your story? Who will remember what you did? Yeah, that's right, no one. When everyone goes into that abyss, no one will remember you. No one will remember what you did. And every single person in the New Ages will forget about you. Even if you're in the history books. And even if you're in the history books, people will see that you're a hero. But when the world blows up and everyone dies, or a disaster happens and kills all those people, no one will remember you. Sure, the cycle of life keeps going. Being the villain is more powerful than being the hero. Psychology always wins. Goodbye, everyone. That's Little Nightmares theory. Better than Matt Pratt's. Because mine goes into deeper than Matt Pat can ever could. Goodbye, everyone. And have a safe nightmare.